On another topic, approval process going for a spot Bitcoin ETF. I know you're facing a window in early January. What does that look like?
Well, Sarah, we have, I think it's between 8 and a dozen filings. I'm a chair of a commission. I'm not to prejudge anything, so that's going through the process right now. And as you might know, we had in the past denied a number of these applications, but the courts here in the District of Columbia weighed in on that. And so we're taking a new look at this based upon those court rulings.
And in this clip, you hear Gary Gensler talking about that the courts were giving him some pressure on why these spot ETF applications keep getting denied. So his tone seems to change very drastically in this clip. Are we going to see a Bitcoin spot ETF in the near future? And what does this mean for the market? We'll look at all that. Before we get to any of that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you, another cryptocurrency video. We're going to take a brief look at the market, and when the Bitcoin spot ETF passes, what could happen? But we're also going to look at an altcoin, Solana. Solana has been the melting faces all year. Now, will Solana have a continuation to the upside in 2024? We'll look at that before the end of this video, so make sure you watch this. Taking a look at Bitcoin's price chart. The current time it's recording, we're right below 42,000 at 41,988. And we've just been having green candle after green candle after green candle on the weekly. But look here, we're having a red pullback, and we're running into some macro resistance. Is this going to be the mid-cycle peak before Bitcoin comes back down and cools off, goes back down to the low 30s? Are you going to have another opportunity to fill up your alt bags? Time will definitely tell, but right now we are looking back. If you look back into the charts, you see here there's a lot of confluence around this area right here, the $43,000 to $44,000 range. If Bitcoin can cool off but then blast up through this, we could see another leg higher pre-halving. So we have to be patient. If history's any indication, a cool off is in the cards, but you know, you want to be more prepared than not. Take a look at the total 3. You can see that that there is a altcoin season that will be happening sooner rather than later. You see that the halving is coming up within about 120 days, and right now we are just a couple months away before actually getting to the fun time of the cycle, and we aren't even there yet. But over the next 6 months is an opportunity to get positioned if you're not already positioned, because look at what happened last bear cycle. We came down, bottomed out, bottom 1, came up, bottomed out, bottom 2, before we ripped off to the races post-halving. Well, look where we're at right now. You can see we came down, bottomed out, bottom 1, came down, bottomed out, bottom 2, and the halving's coming up. Are we going to blast off to the upside and hit our head up towards this $3 trillion mark? That could be a 6x of the overall altcoin market capitalization. A lot of opportunity in the months to come, because this is looking very bullish. Now, looking at a popular altcoin, Solana, they have sold out of their Saga phones in the US. A huge thanks to everyone who's been part of this journey. Solana has their own Saga phone and they're sold out. When will they come back on the market? Well, we'll tell you when we find out, but right now they're unavailable. And a popular meme, BONK. If you haven't heard about this, over the past 2 months, BONK has been ripping faces. Look at this right here. From the bottom to the top, over a 60-day window, that is almost a 20,000% move. 20,000%. So how many X's is that? That is a 200X. And 1,000 is 10X. So 20 times that, you're looking at 200X. So you could have put $1,000 into this and turn your 1,000 into over $200,000 within 2 months. Welcome to crypto. This is where dreams are made and you have these types of opportunities. But BONK is a part of the Solana ecosystem. It is a meme token. And checking out BONK really quick here, you see it's up 15% over the past day. Market cap is at $1.48 trillion, number 50 per coin market cap. There's a lot of volume over the past 24 hours, so over 300% volume. Will this last? Time will tell. You see it's just up and to the right. This looks like this could be a blow off top. So if this retracement comes, be prepared. We're not saying get into this, but it looks like a cool off could be in the cards. But this has definitely been melting faces over the past 2 months. Solana, Ethereum. Taking a look at this, what do we see? We see Solana has been outperforming Ethereum, and it looks like that may be the case for the rest of this cycle, potentially. You want to be patient because right now we're sitting at some macro resistance right at this level. There is some confluence back in the charts, the 0.033 Sol ETH comparative, but we came and bottomed out. This looks like this could be a 1, 2, this could be a third leg. This actually could be the blow off top potentially, and we could be getting ready to see an ABC correction and maybe come back down and tap the top of this 20 moving average while we wait for this Gaussian channel to flip green to have a continuation to the upside. And this could be leg 1. So we could see, if we do pull out our trend-based fib extension, we have the low here, we have the peak here, and we have this pullback. Say we come back right to the top of that Gaussian channel. That means the technical target for this is at least the 1.618, but it's probably going to go a bit higher if this is the first leg, as you see. Let's pull out our 5-wave Elliott impulse. Let's pull out our 5 waves here. This could be wave 1. We could have pullback wave 2. Wave 3 is going to be the most euphoric one. Wave 4, and then wave 5 is going to be that blow off top, and this is going to be that Solana alt season that people are going to be hoping and praying for. But basically, from where we are right now, an opportunity just to hit that 1.618 against ETH. That's another about almost 90% move. But it looks like extending past that 4.236 is in the cards and can be in the cards. So you're looking at over a 300% move if it just hits this. And this is based off the trend-based fib extensions. And you get to take measurements of the first leg here. Just the first leg is about that long. So however long this pullback is, the third leg is going to be even longer. So getting up to that 4.236 from the fib-based trend extension is definitely in the cards for Solana. So a price prediction for Solana. Right now, at the current time it's recording, we're coming in at $73. And right now, what do we see? What do we anticipate? Solana just hit its head. It ran through this major resistance level. So it could be time for this to cool off a little bit. We could be getting lower price action, and then we could be ramping up to the upside. Now, this could be that leg 1. Once again, leg 2 could come back down and test the 30 range. I know that's hard to say, but one thing for certain, if you look at this, once again, or looking at our Elliott impulse waves, we see we could have this leg 1, and we could have a pullback 2. A pullback 2 could come this low, and then this is after the halving. Bitcoin could go on a rally right here, but then right here is where Solana and the rest of the market is going to be taking off. Now, how high is this thing going to go? Time will tell, but this could have a major third leg and then a blow off top taking over $1,000. This could be what the next 2 years looks like for Solana potentially. Now, let's look at our fib extensions once again to see where that 1.618 sits at. Now, look at the 1.618 is over $2,000. Could Solana go this high? From the previous all-time high, you're looking at $260 Solana, roughly around there. That's not even a 10x to get to this level. So is it in the cards to do something like this? Could this be an opportunity still for Solana? Even if you entered in right here around the 70 range, even going up this high, that's still a 3,000% move. So this is a major play if this plays out. So pay attention to what's going on. There's a lot of opportunity. The market is overheated. We could go into the halving cooling off, but afterwards, you know what time it is. Rinse, repeat through these cycles, and it's time to stack sats. And with that, that's all I have for you today. Once again, I'm Sean at the Bitcoin Bros. If you guys like this content, go ahead and smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and show us some love. We appreciate the support. With that, that's all I have for you today, and I'm out.